Hey all, this is Raj here. It's the 2nd of June 2022. I'm back here again responding to a request from one of our subscribers, Star SS. He had asked me about PACB, if I could make a video. So here is some more details about PACB, whatever is the latest in the last quarter. Let's get started. I'd like to start off first with the charts for PACB. This chart has got a 1-day candle. So each of these candles are 1-day time span. And you would see that they're oscillating between this narrow range of between 5.07 to 5.75. In any case, it has not gone below 5.07. I think it's 5.07 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 trading days. It has definitely gone above 5.62 at least a couple of times. So here is what I am thinking, that if one was careful and if this trend continues, looking at the MACD, it seems like it will, because the MACD is bullish and the momentum is also inching closer towards the average. So there is a good opportunity that when the price touches 5.01, 5.07 or anywhere below 5 to buy and sell it somewhere closer to 5.75. So there is a possibility of some kind of day trading to be done there. If you look at today's candle and yesterday's candle started at 5.66 and it ended at 5.14. Today's candle started at 5.18 and is currently at 5.60. So it seems likely that this trend may continue for a few more days, and if that happens, I sense a swing trade possibility, or for that matter even day trade possibility, to make some money. And PACB shares are just $5.61. So theoretically you could have 1,000 shares, and if you make maybe 50 cents per share profit, so multiply 50 cents by 1,000, so there you have the potential rewards. With that said, it could be risky because past performance may not guarantee future outcome. There could be any risk factor that may come up in the market tomorrow. So when people do these kind of trades, they have to be very alert and have to react immediately before the market turns around. So with that said, I want to talk about some new developments which have happened with regard to PACB. The new collaboration that Pacific Biosciences has is with Robotic Biology. This is the website of Robotic Biology. It's a Japanese company, and they are focused on automating the lab work as much as possible to create fully independent robots which can do analysis work by themselves, as well as robots that can work in collaboration with a human to make their work much easier and allow the scientists to focus more on their thinking process and remove the mundane work in lab away from their attention. So that's the idea of robotic biology. They already have won a robotic award for their robot CRX, which is this particular robotic arm that you see out here. And this award comes to them from the Ministry of Economic Trade and Industry in Japan. And they have entered into collaboration with iLAC as well as PACB. So they want to get all the functional knowledge from PACB, and they want to provide a robotic solution to iLAC, which is operating in Japan. So this is the name of the company, iLAC. Everything here is in Japanese. And if I go into information, and if I say translate to English, so you can see that there's a whole series of press releases out here. And if you look into Crunchbase, the company is described as iLAC diagnoses diseases based on scientific evidence using the most advanced genome analysis system. So PACB is going to supply part of the solution, and RBI is going to supply part of the solution, and together they are going to provide this to iLAC, which operates in Japan. Here you can see the robot in action. It's a small teaser I picked up from the website of the robot manufacturer. So I thought just I'll put it in here so you can visualize how the robot performs, what kind of movements it can do, and the various reach that it has got. So check that out. The rationale for RBI is that Japan has got a low population rate, growth rate, and also it has got a lot of aging population. And therefore, they feel that for all these hazardous lab work and also lab work where you want to do things quickly, there's going to be a lack of talent and availability of sufficient number of people. So they want to create a robot that is as easy to use as a iPhone, and at the same time powerful enough to perform a lot of function, so that either it can work standalone or it can work to support a human in doing lab research related work and liberate them for doing higher end conceptual processes and thinking and research related activities. So that's the rationale behind robotic biology. I think that the fact that PACB has got into collaboration with Robotic Biology as well as iLAC is a very, very good development for PACB, because I would have thought that they would have gone to Illumina, which is a bigger company. But now that they are collaborating with PACB, the solutions that will be developed will be specific to PACB related consumables and products. Therefore, there will be a bit of stickiness for PACB. So that's what I think. They also announced a collaboration with Children's Mary Cancer's Hospital, where they are planning to use their products and services in order to provide a better understanding of genetic underpinning of diseases among children. And that collaboration was announced in April this year. They're also likely to get started with their European headquarters. It was scheduled to open on April 4th. And there's a Swiss company that's going to provide them with support for genomic sequencing in Europe. And the name of the Swiss company is Gene Support. So that's all tied up. So the quarter from March, April, and May has been excellent for Pacific Biosciences. Probably that is reflected in a little bit of stabilization in their prices, share prices. And if you are to go and look at Pacific Biosciences and see the graph, you can see a lot of stabilization has come up from around 13th of May, and it has been going on a consolidation spree. So I'm hoping that PACB is able to break above the 20-day exponential moving average and start aiming towards the 50-day exponential moving average. Because if you look at the way the share has been, it has dropped from an all-time high to an all-time low, which is around 88%, almost 90% drop from where it was at its peak. And at its peak, it was quoting at around $53. Today, it is just at 4.94. So you can see that there is tremendous potential out here. And it's my belief that we are potentially at the bottom of the market at this point of time. Of course, we can't have relief until all the risks are removed from the overall market, because overall market sentiment can weigh down heavily on a weak share like PACB. But there's a good chance that we may try to go to the next level for consolidation. So I'm hoping very strongly that this green line out here would become a support, and this 50-day exponential moving average will become a resistance, and we may be moving between the two for the next few weeks. That's my expectation. Let us see how things turn out. But if we did go down somewhere around just below $5, there's a good opportunity to pick up PACB with the hope of doing a short-term trade and making some money by selling it somewhere around 5.75. So that's my opinion. Of course, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. Do not invest unless you're absolutely convinced with your own logic that this is something that you want to do. So with that, I would like to end this video. It's some food for thought. Please do not invest unless you're absolutely convinced. That's the thing that I would emphasize the most. These are my personal opinions, and there are many times I have done analysis, and things in the market do not go according to analysis most of the times, because it's just a probability game. So be careful there. And if you like this video, press a like. And if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe for everything CRISPR. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.